Hello, and welcome to this how-to guide for togethervirtually.com to make sure you can get the most out of your website experience. Today, we're going to talk about time zones. So time zones are incredibly important because if I say a tour is going to start at 11 o'clock, but it's in Paris, that means it's 10 o'clock in London, it's 5 in the morning in New York, and it's in the early hours of the morning over in Vancouver on the Pacific coast. So we kind of need to know what time we're talking about. But in terms of designing the website and working with that kind of functionality, it's A, very difficult, and B, very expensive to kind of do it all in one clock that could do everything to everywhere all the time. What we think, though, is we'll come up with a really good solution that should work for everybody. So when you come onto our website homepage and you scroll down, you're going to see the upcoming tours. Now, these are the next 6 tours, so they're going to be pretty close to your time. They might even be live right now. But the key to do is obviously have a look at the second line in each, and it'll tell you your time. What it'll do, though, is it'll tell you the time in the local time of where that's being put on. So if it says CET, that's Central European Time. Now, I know that doesn't mean much to you, probably, if you're in the USA, but just bear with me 1 minute. So each of these tours, as you'll see, it highlights underneath what time it is in the local time. So that's the first thing to notice. So don't look at that and think that's my time. That is the local time where the guide is. What's useful is then you click on the tour and suddenly it will tell you. Now, maybe when you click on the tour, it may tell you to reload because it can't tell your area. So you highlight the reloading, you click on that, and now you can see the time has come up in my time, which is GMT. Obviously, if it's your time, it might be Eastern Standard Time, Pacific Time, but it will come up in your time zone. Another way to look at this is going back to the all events. It'll take you into the events calendar. And another way to access this is via the Our Tours tab at the top, as you know, highlighting the Our Tours. And this way, everything you can see both in the local time at the top, but the second line down, most importantly, is what is the tour time in your time. So again, for me, it's GMT because I'm sat here talking to you in the UK. But if you're in the USA or mainland Europe, that second line will give you the local time in your kind of time zone. So we hope that that will help you to navigate. Sorry, it's not quite as streamlined as we'd wish, but it is certainly, I think, a really good kind of compromise, and we're very happy with how that's sort of played out. So hopefully that all works for you and makes sense.